Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. John Yonah, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Bernadette, B. Charles, welcome, guys. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let others know that we have begun here. Trying to figure out this trend line. What a move. Overnight session. Not bad. This one's not bad. A couple hits up here. Here. Leading to some sort of overshoot. Okay. What is happening here? What a move up, though. We're almost breaking the previous day's high here. Good morning, guys. Glenn Paul. Good morning. Jim Grady. Good morning. Stephen Malone. Good morning. Avatar. Hugh. Hansman. TGIM. That's right. Welcome, welcome. As you guys know, we love Mondays. Forget Fridays. It's all about Mondays. Because you know what Monday means? It means that we're back to trading, doing the things that we love with the community that we love to be with. There is a promo going on right now, if you're not aware. 50% off all resets until 2/28. What should we do here, pandas? Should we try to ride along this super strong move up, or are we too late? Are we too late at this point? Overshoot, maybe leading to an undershoot. GC Burke, good morning. By the way, if you're a panda, we will have our show after the main session because we're going to do an all-day stream today. We're going to do an all-day stream today for the pandas, for the members. Pandas and super pandas. It's because last week I was struggling. I was struggling a little bit. So maybe I'll try allow. Maybe I'll allow the mainstream to also join as long as they can, but they're gonna have to earn it. They're gonna have to earn it. Every 100 likes equals 1 hour. Equals 1 hour of streaming. So if we get to 100 likes, we'll go to 10:15. If we get to 200 likes, we'll go to 11:15. 300 likes, we'll go to 12:15. You guys will decide. For every 100 likes, we'll continue the stream for another hour. But for the pandas, we'll do an all-day stream, no matter what. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Glenn Paul. Second entry long. Not looking so hot. Yeah, we do have... It is off the 20 EMA. And it really depends on how you want to read this. But I see this kind of overall uptrend here. And we have an overshoot of it. I don't know. Let's look at the daily chart. Daily chart looks wild right now. Looks wild. A lot of things going on here. But the main thing you do have to realize, focus on, I think, is this fact that we had, a breakup trend to new low here already. But this is like a reversal, so we have a strong push down. And we're setting up for an H4 setup on the daily chart, which means 4 pushes down, but we're beneath the 20 EMA. But look where we bounced. We bounced off this area here, filling the gap. There used to be a gap here, the strong push up. Used to be a gap like this from this pivot low. And we filled that gap. And now this is acting as some sort of demand zone where we bounced off of very nicely, like almost perfectly. $4,000 product, I mean, that's pretty much a perfect bounce. And we're at the bottom of this channel. So it really depends if the market wants to turn to a downtrend here. It's a little too early to tell, really, but we have a nice chance for a big mama trade, and I think I'll take a big mama here. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yeah, let me check the news real quick. I believe there's not that much news this week, but yeah, we gotta always check. Yeah, so today we have like medium impact news. We'll see. That is at 10. Tomorrow, consumer confidence at 10, which is high impact. And we have PMIs on Wednesday. That could be a big one. Actually, we do have some news this week. And then ISM services PMI on Friday. Interesting. Okay. So we have news almost Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. High impact news at least. I mean, there is news every single day, but I only like to focus on the high impact one. There is a medium impact news that could affect the markets that is happening today at 10. I mean, I'll take a big mama here. Sure, why not? I'll take a big mama.
$10,000 tick trap.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome. Ralph Grun, Sweet Onions, Iron Cruz. Good morning, guys. Speedy Boy, Richard Harris, F Zen, Tyler Malama. Good morning. There is currently a little thing I'm doing for you guys today. For every 100 likes, we will go an hour on the stream. So at 100 likes, I mean, I'll go my normal time. But if we get to 200 likes, I go all the way to 11:15. If we get to 300 likes, I go to 12:15. So you'll get that first hour for free. For every 100 likes, we'll extend the stream, or that's how long how long the stream will be for. And that's because we have an all-day stream with the members, and this will be your opportunity to be able to join as long as you can on that all-day stream. Do you guys want it? If you want it, scalp that like button. Incredible. I mean, the 5 minutes is going to look wacky. It's going to look wacky. What a push. I mean, terrible looking signal bar, but it is an H4. And these setups, wow, on the daily chart, they typically work out. We do have an H4 setup here, so I'm looking for, I guess we could take Big Mama. We could try Big Mama here. All right, second entry long forming, 2 pushes down. Right, first pullback. Right, so we have an uptrend. This is the first pullback. This is the first entry, and now this is a second pullback. What you can see with the number 2 here shows you how many pullbacks there have been. Right, people think the number means the entry, but no, these are the amount of pullbacks there are in a certain direction. So we have 1 pullback and 2 pullbacks here. That's what these are. That's what the numbers represent. But the color, you can see with the super signal, the color is how you know if it's a second entry. It's a dark green or dark red. Dark green are second entry longs, dark red are second entry shorts. And so here we have a dark green number, and it just triggered. So that super signal showed a dark green number. Now it's at the bottom because it's all, you know, once it triggers, it's it, right? That's the second entry long. That's what it is. It's higher low second entry long with an overshoot on this channel. That's why I skipped it. Plus terrible signal bar, and it's not at the right place. It's not really off a key area. It's a little too high. So with a bad signal bar, a little too high, showing an overshoot, and market about to open in 1.5 minutes, I'm staying away from this trade and letting it work itself out here. It could make a scalp or could not. It's just a little sketchy here. A propulsion block. Get that propulsion block out of here. Get that propulsion block out of here. Ooh, this guy coming in with a propulsion block. Goodness gracious. You did not just say propulsion block. Got some water. It's going to be a long stream today. We're at 43 likes. Second entry long looking better now. It was looking, you know, pretty bad. Now it's looking a little bit better. Actually triggering a trap on the 10K chart. I'm still staying away from it because I just don't like the setup. I don't like where it's at. I don't like the setup itself. What I do like is that it's in a long setup in a seemingly uptrend right now. Very strong uptrend. See, now, if you're long here, you're wondering why did you go long. So many things going against you, and you're regretting your decisions. Wondering, why did I enter this trade, go long here? Market just opened. Now, trap triggers here. Let's see what happens. Okay, you just got stopped out if you did go long here. And that's a trade that you have to hold into the market open, which is never really a good idea, in my opinion. Unless you're like in a runner, then who cares, right? Let the runner run. But if you're still waiting for that scalp, it's not a good place to be in. All right. So now the second entry long traps. You're kind of in a weird situation here. We could find a small pullback here on this uptrend. So skip it. Good thing we skipped that. You have to make sure people know it's an ICT propulsion block. Coming to someone else's channel saying, I just bounced off an ICT propulsion block. That's exactly why I bounced. Get that propulsion block out of here. All right. Huh. Do I want to trap trade here to go short? Do I? Man. EMA is now curling downwards. As you can see, this EMA is starting to curl downwards. And we're beneath the 20 MA. I mean, this is a decent setup for a trap trade if it does trigger. A, B, C. Second entry long beneath the 20 MA.
10,000 tick trap.
And reversing here for push down. It's a decent looking setup for a trap, but the trend looks very strong going up right now. It's also second entry long on the 10,000 tick chart. A, B, C. Two legs. Two-legged pullback. The trap is here. The trap is here. There is a trap. Huh. Darn. This is too confusing. I mean, the uptrend is so strong. It's hard for me to look for a reversal in this spot. But the setup is not bad. Now it's overlapping bars, right? 4 overlapping bars in a row. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars. Kind of giving you a little hesitation to go any direction at this point. It feels a little choppy. If this trap does work, it's okay. I'm gonna let it work out. It's just. By the way, Pandas, you guys control the fate of today's stream. For every 100 likes, the stream will go on for 1 hour. So we'll start at 9:15. And for every 100 likes, we'll go. So if you get to 100 likes, we'll go to 10:15. If we get to 200 likes, we'll go to 11:15. If you get to 300 likes. If we get to 300 likes, 12:15, I'll drink some whiskey. Sure, why not? It's just not going to happen. So, you know, I might as well throw out. We get to 300 likes, I'll give you guys all a free PA count. Not even an eval, I'll go straight to PA. For every 10 likes, I increase a contract. That's wild. You guys cannot keep me training for 10 hours. I'll tell you that much. Oh, so trap does trigger. And it makes a nice attempt for a scalp. Looks like it's going to make a scalp. And it scalps out in the trap. So, see, the setup is decent. But at this point, it's actually choppy. A little too choppy for me to take. And this trend is so strong going up. But yeah, there's an overshoot leading to the undershoot. Most likely. And we'll see what happens. But the setup, this is the area where you would like it, right? Right beneath the 20 MA to trigger like this. The trap trade. It does scalp out, but a little too sketchy for me. Too much overlap. Too many overlapping bars. Too much choppiness, too much congestion. Right now, this whole thing is too congested. Even if it's going downwards, looking at it, it's a little too much overlap happening all throughout. So I'm just going to let it play out and wait till clear. I have a clear bias here. Okay, probably going to that undershoot, right? We have an overshoot of this channel. If you guys want to see the channel, here it is. The channel starting from here, and we get several hits on it. We get hit here, and we get a hit here. We get a break of it, a failed breakdown of it, comes back up, but it's really the top of the channel, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Then an overshoot of this channel. Let's see what happens. I'm thinking undershoot, but who knows? Iron Cruz got his scalp. Congrats.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry long, about to trigger on a 10,000 tick chart. Second entry long here. It's not close to the 20 MA. So if it was any other chart, I really wouldn't like this setup. It's too far away from 20 MA. It's not really near any key areas. So I would skip it if I saw this in any other chart, right? This is not a good setup. But it's a 10,000 tick chart, so that in itself could be enough reason to want to take it. Setting a Big Mama just in case it happens. I just want to keep it there. Big Mama, daily chart, H4 setup coming off the bottom, trying to come bouncing off this propulsion block. Oh my goodness. It's actually a demand zone here, or Albrook's gap fill, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people have strategies based off these kind of setups. If you don't know the setup, it's basically a huge move up, right? And then you find a signal bar, and then you make a little area showing that this is a key area, right? Basically a breakout area. And this area shows, you know, quote unquote, where the institutions have stepped in and really bought. And so when it comes back down, the institutions will find this level, another place to buy. And you want to wait for some price action. So price action is showing bouncing off here. And with an H4, I'll take it. So we might get that undershoot now. Since we have the overshoot leading to the undershoot. I'm just going to keep this here because of the H4 setup on the daily chart. And I like the setup where it is. Hey, make sure you scalp that like button. I do appreciate you guys' support. I really do. TGIM, guys. TGIM, thanks for joining. Thank God it's Monday. Thank God it's Monday. Because Monday means we're back to trading, back to this community that we love. Alright, here's the undershoot that we were talked about. So now we got the overshoot leading to undershoot. Getting some market symmetry here. Sorry, there's some landscapers coming in cutting down some bamboo outside, so we got the H4 higher low setup. I may be interested in a higher low here. I may be interested in a higher low. We have the undershoot here, right? Overshoot, undershoot. We're still within this channel, so gotta respect that. Gotta respect that still. Maybe a higher low setup, second entry long. I may be interested, but that's because coming after an H4, it also will trigger the second entry long on a 10,000 tick chart. And a second leg up on the 5-minute chart. What do I mean by that? The higher time frames, 10,000 tick, second entry long, 2-legged pullback, 5-minute, higher low, right? Huge push up, higher low, looking for one more leg up on the 10,000 tick, or sorry, on the 5-minute chart. Okay, possibly higher low. That's not a good signal bar. And look at, you have to, as long as this channel is being respected, you have to take note of that. This channel is being respected, but we got the overshoot to undershoot, right? This has played out already, right? This overshoot to this undershoot. higher low, second entry long here. It's a terrible looking signal bar. I don't like this signal bar at all. Making things confusing for me. Got the overshoot to undershoot. I got higher low after an H4 setup, triggering about 20 MA. Don't copy my trades! Ooh, bounce off immediately right when it triggers. Going back up. Like, I'll be disappointed if I was in this trade right now. Like, very disappointed if I was in that trade. Second entry short. Ooh, come back up. Still be very disappointed if I was in this trade. Not so much anymore. Let's see if I can get in. Small retracement here. No! 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 Okay. Might fill me. Okay, I'm in this trade. The risk is about 1, 2, a little more than 3 points. No! It's a bad setup. Did it get me? I saw this. I was like, alright, this looks okay. Maybe it's going to be first break of this channel here, looking for a new low. No! I didn't think about that. Maybe first break of this channel, looking for a new low now. No! No! Second entry short triggers. No! I didn't think about this. First break of this trend, this channel. Probably looking for a new low now. Oh, let me come on, break even. I misread this. No! I misread this. I'm sorry. Let me get out. Come on. Okay. I think I misread that. I think I misread this price action here. We got a first break of trend now, and now looking for a new low. And if it does work out, it works out, but I'm just trying to skunk it, come up break even, and I'm glad I did because because of what's happening. Whew. I misread that. I'm not gonna lie. Market was kind enough to let me get out break even and move on to the next trade. So you just got stopped out if you were in this trade still, looking for that new low now. Darn. I jumped the gun there. I was still thinking of this uptrend. That's why. And I figured this overshoot to undershoot was enough, but now we got first break of trend and gotta make a new low, which we just made that new low here. Now we look for a long trade. This is when we look for a long trade, and now we're closer, right, to the 20 EMA. Actually, the trap triggering on 10,000 tick chart. Like I mentioned, this is not a setup I like on 10,000 tick, but took it anyways, which is dumb. And it was even more enticing because of how this ended, right? This looked pretty bullish here, and looked like we had enough room to go up, at least at the top of this channel, or trading range, and just came out break even, so we skunked that. So that's why it's difficult, the trading, because you have multiple things going on, and sometimes you'll miss the fact that we need a new low here still, even though you're so honed in the fact that with such a strong push up, maybe we're in a continuous uptrend. And things like this make it difficult. Basically, you have two trends going on, right? This downtrend, also this uptrend happening at the same time. That's when things get confusing for trading. Looking for one more push down here. Looking for two legs down here. Yeah, that propulsion block stopped me. T trades. Welcome to Baba Money's channel. I'm Baba Money. We trade the E-mini every single day here using pure price action. Thanks for joining. Emily dropping. I love T trades. Okay. That was emotionless trading right there. I wasn't begging for the market for anything. Look at this perfect hit. Yep, the 4,000 level is really a key area if you think about it. We may be hanging out around here for a while, like on the daily chart. The daily chart may be slicing in and out of the 4,000 level for a while. Could happen. I do have a 10 contract trade up here. That's called Big Mama. It's my setup, my personal setup that I love. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Today we are doing a special. We're doing an all-day stream for the members, but you guys can control how long the main stream will last. For every 100 likes, we'll go for 1 hour on the stream. So 100 likes will go to 10:15. For 200 likes, we'll go to 11:15. 300 likes, 12:15. All right, so we do got 2 pushes down. The second push down is very little though, very small. At least for now. Look at the 10,000 tick chart. As it grinds down to the 20 EMA. It'll be an overshoot to an undershoot, hopefully. And what will be nice, actually H4 setup off of the 20 EMA will be nice here. 5-minute chart setting itself up for a 2-leggy A, B, C 2-legged pullback. You can see it's like a bull flag, and we may get a measure move of some sort here. We may get a measure move. There's a big gap here. You're wondering why is there a gap here on Buy by Money's chart but not on mine? It's because it's a 5-minute chart, and I put only regular trading hours on the 5-minute. So that means it only starts to keep the only charts the times between 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's the only hours it tracks.
5-minute trap.
We do have a higher low here. Higher low. I need a trap trade to really go long to feel very confident here. Notice break a trend to new low already. So that means we need a trap trade to go long here, but the second leg is so short. You're thinking the second leg will be further pushed down, but I mean, I'll be enticed if we get a trap trade here. I'll be pretty enticed. The higher low works out for a scalp. Perfect scalp, that is. It's not an absolute scalp until it goes one more tick up. There's an absolute scalp there. What's the difference between a perfect scalp and an absolute scalp? Well, perfect scalps are actually traps. That means it goes exactly your scalp amount. So some people will not be filled yet. But an absolute scalp is when it goes 6 ticks. That means everyone has already been filled. And now it goes up one more tick. Trap trade here. Let's see if we get this. I'll be intrigued. I'll be very intrigued at this point. If we get a trap trade here, I'd be intrigued. Second entry short, right? Fails and reverses after a break of trend to new low on the strong uptrend. And then we might propulse up from this block. I don't know what to call that, but it might have a name. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. We're just hanging around until we get our setup, which is a fail second entry short here. And will the market be kind enough to give it to us? I do not know. That I do not know. But I will tell you this. I will tell you something that is certain. You guys control the fate of this stream. For every 100 likes, we'll go for 1 hour. We don't get a setup, and it looks like it's ramping off the 20 MA now. And that's unfortunate because we got the direction correct, but don't have a setup yet, which is unfortunate. Okay, we're coming back to the top of the trading range indicator. We got Big Mama up here with 10 contracts. Whoo-wee! I hope it hits. I hope Big Mama hits. Big Mama's always fireworks. Darn, we didn't get our setup, Pandas, unfortunately. We just get the higher low here, and it's not enough. It's just not enough for us to really go long. But we do got the break of trend to new low, and now we are going up. We got the direction correct, but there's no setup for us, unfortunately. If we get a setup here, would I be interested? Would I be interested here? It's too far from 20 MA. If we are in a trading range, we are at the top of it. But so many bull bars leading up to it. And trap trades in general are good setups. Do I like it? I'm hesitant. I'm really hesitant. It's not one of those trades I'm like, yes, I wish it happened down here. I wish this candle actually broke beneath the previous candle's low. And I wish we had the setup right here. Right off a key area. But now it's too far above the key area. We're kind of going down to it now. So maybe it'd be a little bit better. But even then. Man. Tempting. I mean, talk about temptation. That is tempting. Oof. Triggers. Trap triggers here. Unfortunately, I'm going to skip it because I do sense that we have resistance here. So gotta let it go. And it's not close enough to the key area. Not enough room, basically, before it hits these previous pivot highs. So I gotta skip it, but man, this could really move up. This could really... In other words, it could propulse upwards in a propulsive manner. Peter Cho, good morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Emily, welcome. Noah, welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. LimeWire, welcome back. The trap now looks good. I mean, that's a solid bull bar. And it looks like it's going to scalp out without us, unfortunately. Just the setup, man. I just got to be careful. If we do have resistance up here, do not want to be going long here. It's a perfect scalp, so you're still trapped. Right, you're still in Trap City. Overall, I'm okay with skipping this. I mean, it is what it is. You can technically come back in, right? You had a retracement. You could have got in. If you felt like, okay, I missed this trap, you had a chance right here to come back in. I'm letting this one go. I have Big Mama set up here, so if it does go up, I have a piece of it at Big Mama. Kim's saying he's forgetting everything about price action. He's just about propulsions now. We're at 87 likes. Pandas, can get to 100 likes at least. For every 100 likes, we are going for 1 hour on the stream. And if you are a member, if you're a panda, we will be streaming all day no matter what. And that's on the members only stream. Okay, so it does scalp out. Darn. I mean, man, if it just didn't happen so high, if it happened like lower, closer to 20 MA, I would have really liked that setup. And we could have got in somewhere around this area instead of up here where it could be potential resistance from all these pivots here. It's unfortunate. Big Mama's breaking yesterday's hype. Dave Wallace, what is Big Mama? This line here is a prior OHLC. If you don't know, there's a native indicator on NinjaTrader that's called prior OHLC, and then it gives you the previous day's close, previous day's low, previous day's high. And so it also gives you the open, but like previous day's open, but I don't mark that. It's just too much noise. Like the open and the day's close are just kind of close to each other, so sometimes it's not, but most of the time it is. So Big Mama is a setup on the daily chart, H4 setup coming off a demand area. Strong wick. I almost said the P word. It's not what you're thinking. The P word I'm thinking is called propulsion. All right, we are pushing up here. Darn. Oh, you can't delete. Well, you can, if you go to the configurations, you can get rid of it, but you can't just delete it. If you delete it, I think it deletes the whole indicator off. Monkey Rabbit says, for Big Mama, where are you taking profits? Currently, I'm taking at 2 points with runners. But that's how I'm taking it. 2 points with runners. Maybe I'll take it like this. I'm doing it like this because it gives me 2 runners here. I don't have an ATM that gives me 2 runners, but this one gives me 2 runners. Almost 100 likes. Pandas, you control the fate of this stream. For every 100 likes, we'll go for 1 hour. I'll say right now, my like to viewership ratio is out of this world. So Pandas, I appreciate the support. I love it. Thanks so much. I really do. It amazes me. It amazes me. You know, I really believe it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality of the viewership. And the quality of the viewership on this channel is just mwah. Second entry long forming here after an L4 setup. Can make things a little sketchy. Second entry long here, off our trend line. But already break a trend to new high on this bigger uptrend. Second entry long here. I kind of want to take it. I kind of like it here. It's just a strong move up right now, but I'm being really hesitant right now. I think because that big mama setup, I'm not so eager to enter any trades. We already have break of trend of this big uptrend to new high at this point. I also don't like the fact when it triggers it's so close to these pivots. These pivots can act as natural resistances. But I like the fact we're within this channel here, and it's a higher low, second entry long, with a micro double bottom actually, and it like bursts up to give you the scalp. Not yet, but very close. It's perfect scalp. It's not really close to 20 MA, but I kind of wanted that one. But man, this is like, it's one of those grinds up. All right, we got to 100 likes. We got to 100 likes, pandas. Appreciate it. We'll go to 10. We'll go to at least 10, 15. So, how about an hour afterwards? You know, so we'll go. So technically, we'll go until 11:15. Now, you guys like activated the next hour. Let's just say. So we'll go to 11:15. Man, this push up strong. I wanted that one, but like I mentioned, it can act as natural resistance. We already have break a trend to new high, and but we are just like in this channel right now, approaching Big Mama here. I kind of want to just scalp out Big Mama because I feel like we're overextended. So if we do trigger it, it'll just be like a spike up. We got Big Mama. About to trigger here. Man. I don't know. Pandas, let me know. Would you have taken this second entry long here? A, B, C. Of course, with hindsight bias, we can see it works out. But would you have taken this setup with all the information that we have? Or maybe I should change this to, did you take that second entry long? How about that? Did you take this Pikachu here? Second entry long. Iron Cruise has a special setup. Says it's optical trapping, plasma dynamic electromagnetic propulsion. So some of you guys took it, which is very interesting. Man, we're just tearing up ICT. I mean, I don't even know what ICT is, but I'm sure some people are, you know, using it. enjoying it. I mean, it's very popular. Very popular. But, man, who cares about ICT? Who cares about propulsion blocks when you got Big Mama? It's the simplest trade ever. Is it possible to even get to 200 likes today is the question. Is it even possible? This is when you take one of those Bible verses out of context. I could do all things in Christ who strengthens me. You know, kind of something like that. I believe faith can move mountains. Why can't faith move these like counts? Something like that. Something really out of context. All right. Big Mama. About a trigger here, and it's not looking pretty. It's very overextended. This big Mama's trigger is a kid. I don't know. It's gonna be up there. It's gonna be up there, like in the overextended area. John Q. Coming in with some nice Bible verses here. Futures verses. Oh man, Big Mama about a trigger. We got 10 contracts here, pandas. We just triggered it. Big Mama just triggered. We're in it. Come on, Big Mama. You never want to see Big Mama reverse like that. That is not good. We do not want Big Mama to reverse. We want Big Mama to trigger and just like blast off because it's Big Mama. Especially if you're in 10 contract trade. Come on, Big Mama. Don't fail me now. H4 setup on the daily chart. We're closing beneath Big Mama now, which is not good. So you have a decision. You can actually try to skunk it and just, you know, take a smaller loss, but miss out the potential of Big Mama actually triggering here. Just watching, just watching. It's not good. Several closes beneath Big Mama now. And it looks like it's trending away from it. Maybe trying to come back to the 20 MA here. This could be a big hit. But pandas, guess what? We have 50% off resets. So it's all good, pandas. If this Big Mama fails, we got 50% off resets. But hopefully it doesn't fail. I will attempt a Big Mama again if it does try to trigger. This looks like it wants to stop me out, though. It's so close to stopping me out. But I've come to terms with Big Mama. It's such a high probability trade. Like, I don't even mind getting hit. In fact, I'll probably try it again if it tempts Big Mama. I only tempt it again though if it stops me out. Inside bar. Breaking micro double bottom. So let Big Mama play out. Let's do its thing. I mean, this is not a good reaction from Big Mama. The moment if it triggers and it closes beneath the 20 MA or beneath Big Mama, that's bad news typically. Like Big Mama, when it triggers, it should just scalp you out immediately. But the fact that it's struggling here, you have an opportunity to come out and come out basically with a smaller loss than with your full stop loss if you want. It's up to you. I'm holding Big Mama because I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with Big Mama and knowing that if it does fail, I'll enter again. Could create a second entry long here, which might be a better setup. Which might have been a setup we should have waited for, because at this point it was already overextended when Big Mama triggers. So second entry long may set up here. It may stop me out. It looks like it's gonna stop me out here, which is unfortunate. But we move on. We get 50% off resets. In fact, we are saved by 1 tick right now. Actually saved by 1 tick. And the second entry long is about to trigger here. Potentially. We'll see. Nah, it doesn't look good. That does not look good. It's not a good signal bar either. It looks like it wants to flush a little bit here. Second entry long. Triggers. Coming off the 20 MA. I'm still in this trade. Currently saved by 1 tick. Truly saved by 1 tick right now. That's not good. It's getting very choppy now. Okay. It's getting so choppy. How many overlapping bars is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars in a row. Big Mama. Don't fail me now. So many overlapping bars, just indecision right now. If this trap does trigger, it might push down very hard. It might reverse from here, creating some sort of limit orders on the daily chart, right? Instead of stop orders or limit orders all appear on the daily chart. Wow, goodness though. I mean, this is just a tease. This is just a tease right now. What is going on? What is happening, pandas? I mean, it just keeps teasing us, thinking, hey, we want to stop you out. Psych. But notice this is an eval account, so I'm not as worried. But of course, I want these trades to work out. That's a lot of overlapping bars, a lot of indecision here. We're pushing up now. That's nice, right? Inside bar, we're pushing up. That's the direction we want to go. But it could be a bunch of limit orders up here, limit orders down here. Just waiting, just waiting. All right, that doesn't look good. Every time it pushes down so hard. Goodness, how many overlapping bars can we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 overlapping bars in a row. At this point, you're thinking maybe new low. Looking for a new low here, perhaps. Coming right back up. Pandas. I'm just gonna let this play out. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like it's gonna work out. If this ends like a strong bull bar, like I think this could work out here. It's like torture, Big Mama. This Big Mama. Typically, Big Mama should end quick, but this is taking a long time. A lot of bars in a row. Coming back up. So now you can come out break even. If you really didn't like what happened here, you can really come close to breaking even. Maybe lose a couple ticks here. But hey, for the content. For the content. We'll see Big Mama play out. Literally saved by 1 tick. And we're coming back up here for a second attempt to break Big Mama. And the second attempt usually stronger than the first attempt. Oof. Actually bounces all the previous day's high. Still limit order market, seems like. People limit orders above here. It's just torture. Market's just torturing us. We'll let it play out though. I've already come to terms with losing Big Mamas. So if you're not willing to lose this much, don't enter the trade. I mean, hopefully you guys are not in this 10 contracts like I am. But if you are, you have to be ready to lose it. Whatever trade you enter, you have to be ready to lose. You can never trade more than you're willing to not to lose. Plus, we got 50% resets. So even if I lose this, I mean, it's not like the account's busted. I'd be down like $1,000. But see, this is not what you want to see. You don't want to see reversal right off a Big Mama like that. Showing the limit orders are all waiting here to push us down again, creating some sort of double top. You're looking maybe for a new low at this point, right? You break a trend to new low. Coming back into this choppy area here. 20 EMA, as you can see, is still acting as a support. Right, we're riding off the 20 EMA. Now we're beneath the 20 EMA. Maybe coming back, maybe making that new low now. Strong push down. Probably gonna take us out here, unfortunately. Sorry, so $2,500 loss if we do lose this. That's unfortunate. It's probably going to stop us out here. Man, Big Mama. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. It's like 90% chance it's going to take us out here. There it is. Takes us out. Man. Big Mama. What a trick. Alright. But like I said, I will attempt it again if Big Mama hits. I am not afraid to take Big Mama twice. So Big Mama fails, but if it attempts it again after this break a trend to new low, then we kind of like reloaded our ammo for this uptrend, and hopefully then we can come up and break through Big Mama. But who knows? I'm down 2,500 because it's 10 contracts, but we're gonna attempt it again, and if it works out, then you know, even though we lost 2,500, the potential gain is pretty much we're gonna try to get that back if it does hit trigger again. Also, trading real heavy because obviously eval count, you could be a little more aggressive. But, you know, with the 50% off resets, it's all good. There is a promo, 50% of resets until tomorrow. So, it's a fitting time to be a little more aggressive here for me at least. But, darn, Big Mama. I mean, as it was setting up, Big Mama was already overextended, like in the shorter term. So it's a little sketchy to enter long there, which is what I was mentioning as it was setting up. But it'd be nice if we can try attempt it again here, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. This could be a reversal, right? It could be a all-day reversal here and downtrend from here on out, right? The daily chart basically just triggering, creating overlapping bars, limit order market, and could push back down. Could easily do that. And this will be the reversal point. By the way, pandas, if you want to see me get this bamboo back, you guys control the fate of this stream. For every 100 likes, we extend this for 1 hour. So at 200 likes, we'll go to 12:15. So right now, the stream is currently projected to end at 11:15. But at 200 likes, we'll go until 12:15. Okay, second attempt at Big Mama. Let's see if we get it.
$10,000 tick trap.
Trap 10,000 tick chart. Maybe second attempt at Big Mama here. And we'll have runners. So the runners, I might take it at 50% from the risk, which is 5 points. So I might get 2.5 points on the main position and try to run it to however high it goes. I'll probably take one runner off 2 times risk reward, and then another runner, just let it run as long as I can. Second attempt at Big Mama here. If we even get it.
10,000 tick trap.
Trap on 10,000 tick chart. It's a Pikachu trade on 10,000 tick. I'm just waiting for any setup at this point. Doesn't have to be Big Mama, but I just want any setup. Look at how many overlapping bars there were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Overlapping bars, absolutely incredible. Second attempt at Big Mama. Let's see if we get it. Feels like the volume just got sucked out of the market, and it's just going so slow now. Just waiting. Just waiting for something. JO2 code asks, when's the last time you drew from Apex? Have you ever had withdrawal from Apex? Yeah, so that's information for members only, but I've put a couple posts up withdrawing from Apex and the process of doing it. But yes, the members know exactly how much I withdrew from Apex last year. Okay, coming back into this chop doesn't trigger Big Mama again. In fact, we are making lower highs now and perhaps lower lows, showing a push away from Big Mama. Okay, making lower highs, lower lows now. Interesting. Trap triggers on 10,000 tick chart. This could be a reversal off Big Mama. A huge reversal. Daily chart could just be a overlapping bars with limit orders at the top, trying to push it back down. Could possibly be. When Big Mama fails like that, that's not normal. This is a less probable thing that's going to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a large reversal here. Big Mamas have a very high probability to work out.
Trap.
The fact that it fails is a little strange, to be honest. It makes it feel like reversal setting up here. I don't know if I want to take this reversal though. It is a reversal setup. Fails like entry, long happening here. It's bottom of the channel as well though. This is tough. We have a channel working. This will have to be a breakdown setup. This is tough. It's tough. Are we reversing off of here? Is the question. 50% off resets. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, not interested in shorting this anymore with a bar that looks like this. Just super choppy price action here. Oof. This bear bar. Only reason why I wouldn't enter is because we do have a channel here. It would be right at the bottom of the channel. But man, lower highs, lower lows, coming off a key area. It's just a good trade to take. I may have to take this trade. I just may have to. Or else I'll be angry at myself for not at least attempting this trade here. That's a nice bar, nice entry bar, nice trigger bar. Could possibly get a retracement here. Okay. Scalp, perfect scalp made. Scalp was made on the trap. Darn. Yeah. This could be the reversal of the day too. You might have missed it. Might have missed the setup. Really good setup here, maybe. If you think it's a downtrend or swing trade, you can enter again here. But your stop will probably be up here if you're going to enter short. See where it reloads, where people take the short. One tick beneath the signal bar, which is where you would enter into this trade. Currently, that's where it's bouncing off of, right? People who missed this move came in with that original entry looking for maybe a 2 times risk reward here now. Looking for a risk reward, 2 times risk reward. You see where it bounces off perfectly off that entry where we would have wanted to enter. So people did come in right there with limit orders. Ah, Big Mama. Shucks. It's a shame. Truly is. Another push down, looking for the 2 times risk reward. So if you're in this trap trade, you would have a runner, and that runner just gets stopped out perfectly and then starts to push down. That's kind of like that situation. Right? When you have a runner here, you enter the trade. Darn, 2 times risk reward. There it is. There's a big reversal. That's what I thought was going to happen. Because Big Mama's failing is not very common. And if it does fail like this, it could be a big reversal. I just missed the setup. Darn. Man. That's a shame. Really is a shame. Really is a shame. The only problem is, where I'm not too sad about it, is that if I'd entered this trade, my runner got stopped out. I really wouldn't have gotten any piece of it. But the setup looked good because we had basically, 1, 2, 3 attempts to go up, made lower highs, lower lows, trap trade coming off a key area, which is the previous day's high. Now we're getting real volatile, right? We're, just struggling here for a long time. reversing, and I was thinking this could be the reversal of the day. Right? When you had that many limit orders on the daily chart like this, where Big Mama doesn't even work out, then for me, kind of meant that this could happen. 20 EMA on the 5-minute actually also about to be tested here. It's a shame. Oh. What sucks now is I don't think Big Mama's going to get retested. I think that's it. I think that's all we get. We get one chance Big Mama fails, and that's it. Move on. Yep, big reversal here. That reversal setup right there was a nice one. 5-minute gets tested, 20 EMA. No entries, going short. Their only entry really was this trap trade. Oh well, let's move on. Moving on. What can you do? There's no reason to cry over spilt milk. It is what it is. We'll wait for next opportunity. Possibly second entry short. That's what we're looking for. Or this could be a bear trap. A, B, C, A. Looking for a second entry short in this area. See if we can get it. So far, it's been all first entries. Like I mentioned, I'll kick myself not taking this trade, and I try to come in with a retracement back to the break or at the end of the signal bar, but it doesn't fill me actually. This is a first entry market. Incredible reversal here. See, people like Keith Newman, like, he can ghost after he's wrong, right? Obviously wrong that he didn't think it was a reversal. I was calling it a reversal for a long time, and I can't ghost. I have to live with the fact that if I was wrong, I was wrong. But here, I was absolutely correct, but did not take action. I tried to take action with it, but it didn't come fill me. It didn't fill me. I even pushed it down, chased it a little bit, but it didn't fill me. But you can see here that people came in where we would like to have entered. You see where it bounced off perfectly. Exactly. Looking for that 2 times risk reward. Well, they got way more than that. Way more than that so far. In fact, the 5-minute chart, if we look at it, we fill the gap here on the 5-minute. There's a gap that was created on Friday. Fill that gap. Maybe fill the gap now beneath it. It's such a strong reversal. Yes, Avatar says, I think I literally could have held my short 1 second longer, could have made triple the profit. And that's like the hard thing, right? It's like with hindsight bias, you can know that, but when you're doing it, you know, there are some times where actually it's good. Second entry short for me here. Spike channel. It really depends how you want to draw this channel. Could already have a break a trend, a new low on it. Do I want a second entry short here is a question. Okay, it might not even form. It's unfortunate. Alright, new low created. Oh, actually, nope. Double bottom. Coming to 240 SMA. I usually don't trade against it. So if we get a second entry short here, I typically don't like doing that. But it's such a strong push down. Alright. Doesn't even give us a setup, so it's all good. Goodness gracious. Big Mama had me shook. Thinking the H4 would have worked on the daily chart. Interesting. Yeah, 240 SMA acting as support right now. I would have a hard time going short right into this 240 SMA. To be honest. Just reloaded my historical, just to make sure we're right here. Break a trend, new low. Bouncing off 240. Actually, I'll look for a long trade here. I'm looking for a failed second entry short here. Man. $10 contract trade on Big Mama. Darn, that's rough. That's rough it goes against me like that. It's rare. Big Mamas do fail. Don't get me wrong, no setup was perfect. A, B, C. Feels like entry short. That's what I'm looking for. But maybe some of you guys are looking for a second entry short and just wanted to enter on this downtrend. Some of you guys might want to do that as well. It would make complete sense to do that too. But for me, coming off of support, spiking channel already played out. Unless you want to draw a spiking channel like this, and this would be the first break of trend, but if the second pullback happens, I'm gonna put a pull up to see what you guys would do.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, there's a mean push down. Very strong push down. Covering, the last couple bull bars here. We're looking for a second entry short now. We're way beneath the 20 MA. What a weird looking second entry. If this does trigger. Second pullback here. A, B, C, perhaps. Would you guys take the second entry short here? Two-legged pullback on a downtrend. Starting to go sideways a little bit. On a support. Or Or would you look for the fail second entry short to reverse this? Second entry short forming here now. A decent signal bar. A decent signal bar. Second entry short about to trigger. Would you take this second entry short? Second entry short does trigger. Some of you guys may be in this trade. Right beneath the 20 EMA, it's a lower high second entry short. Trap may trigger here, but it's beneath the 20 EMA. It's not a good place for a trap trade either. Can't do either of these. Triangle forming. Goodness, trap triggers here. Triangle forming on the 240 and the 20 EMA as they converge. I can't take this long either. Should I do the double trap to go short? Hard to take that fail second entry short because we're beneath the 20 EMA. 20 EMA will act as a natural resistance. It will always act as some sort of support or resistance, no matter what. So you just lost the trade if you went short here. So thoughts and prayers to those who went short. That lower high. I skipped it. Skip it. Right, the 240 SMA. You don't want to mess with the 240. Double trap here. Trap. Trap. That traps. This may trap as well. By the way, if you're a member, we'll do all day stream. The stream will go on. You can join if you want. I'll be streaming for the rest of the day. You guys, on the main stream, you guys can extend the stream for another hour if we get to 200 likes before 11:15. Double trap here. Goodness. Goodness. Triple trap maybe. It's just super, super undecided. As the EMAs converge, the 20 EMA and the 240 SMA converge, this happens all the time, where you start to get very choppy and very confused. We can go all the way to 12:15 if we get to 200 likes. How many traps is that? One trap, trap, 2, 3, 4 traps in a row. Goodness. This is why you just stay away. When these converge, you just gotta be extra careful. Another trap. 5 traps in a row, almost. Just watching. No idea. Complete trading range at the moment. Okay. What is happening here? Triangle formed. It's just trading range at the moment. Trading range indicator gave us a trading range. Completely sideways. It's almost not worth even looking at this right now.
10,000 tick trap.
If you look at the 5-minute chart, it's an OII pattern. Oh, breakout mode. So we broke to the bottom side. Second entry, short on the 10,000 tick chart. Second entry short just triggers with that move down. It's an outside bar reversal. All in all, most likely another push down here.
10,000 tick trap.
It comes after an L4 setup. 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes up. You can see with the number 4 here that we have 4 pushes up. This is how I know it's an L4 setup. Scalps out. Looks like we want to push down here again. Like a decent push down. Maybe not as strong as the first leg, but maybe half the leg size. Something like that. Push down. Double top, triple top. Man, untradeable. Untradeable right now. Second short, maybe. $145 likes. 15 minutes. Can you guys get 55 more likes? We'll extend this stream to 12:15. Andrew Wade asks, Can you explain how the percentage of profit rule works? Like as far as how you can keep profitable near the same amount each day? Near the same amount each day. I don't know what you're asking. Are you asking
10,000
for
tick trap.
the trader's equation with edge and profitability? Or you're asking like as far as how you have to keep being profitable near the same amount each day? I don't know if it's about each day, but really it's about per trade. The trader's equation. So you need to have an edge on a trader's equation, which is, there's like two ways to look at it. I mean, there's two ways you can do it. Either you can do it like your profit, like your reward times the probability of winning divided by your risk times the profitability of losing, and you know, whatever is greater than 1 is your edge. Whatever have more than 1 is your edge if you divide it. Or you can subtract the two, subtract the reward times probability of winning, subtracted by your risk times the probability of losing, and whatever is greater than 0 is what your edge is. So you have to keep that trader's equation in your mind. But with that being said, most of the time, most strategies are near 0, very little more than 0, because the market is very balanced, let's just say. We got a trap trade here. Am I enticed? Outside bar reversal. Top of a trading range. Trap trade here. It's like a really nice looking trap trade. I just don't like the outside bar reversal here. It does trigger. If that triggers, I usually come in the original entry spot. So trap actually does trigger, come in the original entry spot here. Let's see if we can get scalp on a reversal back up here. Okay, decent bull bar, ending near its high. I think it's gonna keep going up here. If you really don't feel safe, you can take your risk off by moving your stop loss to break even +1. But we'll take the hit if we lose it. It's fine. The risk is only 2 points, as you can see. There's a trap trade. Coming off a break of trend to new low here, as you can see. This is why I'm deciding to go long here. But it's also trading range-esque. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Even though we are still down by a lot because of Big Mama, you gotta consider Big Mamas as like their separate thing, right? Like Big Mamas will take care of themselves. So we stick to the plan though, regardless. So that actually ends up taking me out break even. Give me one tick slippage. So we do take that trap trade after this break of trend to new low. Strong push above the 20 MA. And it was risky, I'm not gonna lie, because it looks like we're in trading range instead. It looks like we're in trading range instead of a trend. And so that's not the best place to really try to go long here, but it was a setup, so I'll take it. I'll take my scalp. Also, the 5-minute chart had all these wicks, failed breakdown attempts with all these wicks. Right, this should have broke down with the OII pattern. Should have broke down, kept going down, but instead reversed. And so I entered my trade at the exact same point where that entered, which is where this trap was triggered. So I was actually looking at the 5-minute chart as well when I took that trade off the 20 MA. It was just enough for a scalp. Let's get a little bamboo back here. And notice how I waited, right? I waited for the trap, right? The outside bar reversal does trigger. It doesn't make the scalp yet, but it does trigger later. And I came in with a retracement at the original entry point of the outside bar reversal. So that reduced my risk to 2 points only, and with decent probability, as we can see here, making that trade. But that's how I manage the outside bar reversals. I let the trap trigger. If it still hasn't scalped out yet, I'll come in with a retracement where I would have entered at the outside bar reversal, if that makes sense. Ted Rogers says, "How many more evals are you going to do?" This is my traditional trading. I mean, I know I'm down a lot, but it looks worse than it is. Let's just say that, right? I took Big Mama with 10 contracts, and the next Big Mama I will take with 10 contracts again. And guess what? The next Big Mama probably will work out. So it's such a high probability trade. But this high probability trade failing, I was thinking it might reverse like this, because with high probability like this and failing like this with a reversal setup, I felt like it was going to reverse, and it did. But it is. Not every setup is perfect. Not every strategy is perfect. So even Big Mamas fail sometime. But the thing about Big Mama is that if it does a second attempt, I try it again. But we never got it. Instead, we got this big push down. So. But sometime, for some reason today, we come all the way back up to Big Mama. I'll be ready for it. We do get a second entry long setup here. I'm not sure if I'm interested, though. We do need a new high. But market cycle currently is trading range. So those rules don't apply as much. Second entry long. A, B, C. Would you take the second entry long? Plus pandas. Hey, pandas, guess what? 50% off resets. 50% off resets on evals. So, second entry long. Would you take the second entry long off the 20 MA? A, B, C. Second entry long. Salvatore says there's no point in trading 2 contracts after losing a 10 contract trade in evaluation count. It's going to take you days to make it all back. So, I would disagree. Well, agree and disagree. It will take a long time if I just try to take 2 contracts, but like I said, almost every single day, or maybe at least 3 times a week, you'll have Big Mama set up. So Big Mama set up, you trade them large. So in a sense, like, I'm kind of taking that as a separate thing, right? Big Mamas will happen, and when Big Mamas happen, I'll trade them large, and it is what it is. Second entry long does trigger. I'm skipping it. Skip it. Trading range right now, market cycle. So unsure what's going to happen here. So in a sense, right now, like, my 2 contract trades I'm just taking that as, all my 2 contract trades will accumulate. Will accumulate to something. And also, all my Big Mama trades will accumulate to something. So even though I was down 2,500 because of the Big Mama trade, I'm up 100 on just scalping 2-legged pullbacks here, or trap trade. So the next Big Mama trade will take care of this Big Mama trade, if you know what I mean. $150 likes. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna get there, pandas. This stream may end at 11:15, unless you can get the 50 likes in the next 8 minutes, which will be more of a miracle in itself than me becoming green today somehow. If I can end green today, that would be amazing. Only what will happen is we trigger another Big Mama. Right now, we're just straight up in a trading range. So I do not mess with this. Even though I did here. But typically, don't mess with this. I'll let this resolve itself. Laura says, make it halfway, extra 30 minutes. Sorry. Doesn't work like that. Question is, should I continue to trade my stream account on the all-day stream? By the way, pandas, if you're a panda, if you're a member, we will have an all-day stream today, and that's for members only. And so we'll jump over there whenever this stream ends. And I don't know. Hey, something may happen. Some miracle may happen. We may get to 200 likes somehow. And if we do, then we'll extend this to 12:15, another hour. But from the way things are looking, we'll probably end this around 11:15. What can I say? But hey, I don't want to call it early. I don't want to call it early. I don't want to be like Florida, calling it early. Don't want to do that. Hansman says, Panda, like your stream. Just passed my 350K evals with $50,000 28 cents. Let's go, baby. The problem with that is, though, congratulations, but you got to trade micros unless you're on your 7th day, which is awesome. If you're past 7 days of trading, then congrats. Just got to wait. But if you still haven't got the 7 days, you got to continue trading. If you trade one micro contract, I mean, that 0.28 may not be enough buffer. You may actually have to do a decent trade. Because if you go in and out of a trade, I think you lose like $1 or something like that. If you come out break even with commissions. You lose like, I forget. I think you lose like $1 or something like that. Higher low setup. Pushing up. Because super congested. So, just sitting on my pause here. Hansman, always one contract, 15 days. Let's go, baby. Hey, congratulations. Rima asks, do you know if people trade with their own funds? If you are, I would recommend don't. Because if you can trade with other people's funds, I would prefer that. Because obviously, for the obvious reasons. But, if you want a quick cash injection, then you can only really do that with your own funds. But I'm sure there are a lot of people who trade personal funds. I've learned there's almost no benefit of doing it. The benefits, if there are any, do not outweigh the benefits of trading prop firms, in my opinion. Look at this congestion. Goodness. It's untradeable, in my opinion. $158 likes. You have an amazing community when your like count is larger than your concurrent viewer count. Or concurrent viewer count. The community that you have is the best community on YouTube when that happens. YouTube is probably wondering, how in the world is Bye Bye Money getting more likes than the amount of viewers on the stream? Is that even possible? Well, yes, it is. We proved the YouTube algorithm wrong. We're breaking the algorithm here. You know what? We're actually kind of close. We're at 38. 37 more likes in about 2 minutes. Yeah. You know, it's so close. It's almost a waste at this point. But can you guys do it? In 2 minutes, get 37 more likes. Free paper counts. Free paper cuts as a sign in 3 different Gmail accounts. Should I hit Big Mom on the other end? This question. At this point, pushing so strong down. $164 likes. Man, 36 more likes. Could extend the stream for another hour. Michael Chin, scalping that like button. Thanks for joining. 1 minute left. I don't know if you guys can do it. I don't think it's possible. Is it possible? Is it like Jesus multiplying the fish, multiplying the bread? Can you guys multiply that like button out of nothing? Decent push down here. Wow, 25 more likes. Oh my goodness. Wait. Are we going to 12:15? 23, 22 more likes. 10 seconds. Woo! It's close. It's close. It's close. I'll extend it for 1 more minute. I'll extend it to 11:16. 11:16. I'll give you guys 1 more minute of grace here. We call this the minute of grace. But paying us, just in case it doesn't happen, I'm gonna actually end this stream and then we're gonna start a new one because yeah, I'll explain later. But if we don't make it and we jump over to the member stream only, I'm gonna end this one and I'm gonna spin it up after I end this one. Wow, we're at 14 likes away. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Is it possible? 30 seconds left. I'm keeping an eye on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 10 more likes. Woo! 10 more likes, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. You guys missed it. You guys missed it. 198 likes. I'm sorry. I gotta end it. Am I gonna end it? 198 likes. It just dropped one. Sorry. Time's up. Time's up, pandas. Time's up. I mean, the like count just started dropping. I don't know what happened. Oh man, are you kidding me? That was crazy. It's like when you try to get a scalp and you miss the scalp by like 1 tick. And you're like, come on, and it just reverses on you and you get crushed, which happened to me at Big Mama. Basically, I'm gonna do to you what the market did to me. I'm gonna stop you guys out, and pandas, the like count is just dropping. It's like everyone's coming out break even. They're just taking out their loss. They're skunking their likes. You guys skunked your likes. I get it. It makes sense, pandas. But I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, and we'll do this all over again. Not the like count thing, but we'll come back on stream. 9:15 for the main stream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. Pandas, if you are a member, we're gonna jump over. I'm gonna end this stream and we're gonna jump over to the members only stream. So just be on the lookout for that. So I'll see you guys there. With all that being said, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.